But Metal in the Sea with the commander, they are going to have a clash of titans over here because they are both racing towards this metal spot. Although there does seem to be a huge ship factory. Oh dear. Yeah, commanders are under attack. Let's see what happens. Hello there and welcome to an episode of Planetary Annihilation Titans with me, Dan. This is a 1v1 between Potasio and Nikola MX. Number 1 and 2 ranks on the ranked series. So what have we got? Let's start with Potasio. So we've got a bots opening. Is that a laser turret right in the middle of his base? Oh, that's, I've not seen that before. Starting with a lazy turret. A lazy turret. And then oh, so he's got, yeah, so yeah, bots, bots. And Nick has gone bots, air, maybe bots then vehicles, or maybe vehicles then bots. Loads of power in between. Straight onto the metal with the bots fabricators. And we'll see if we get yeah, so they're both getting a scout up. And they cross paths as they often do with scouts. So then just a quick look at what they're doing. It looks like no, that laser turret's still there. That's really interesting. I wonder why there's a laser turret in the middle of his base. We've got air coming up. We've got a gaggle of 4 fabricators over here, so quite a lot more build power. I can hear things being crushed, and I think that was the scouts. We've got, so yeah, so Nick's getting these these fabricators up here. It would do Potasio some good to get a bomber up at this point. I'm assuming, although bombers are very inaccurate. And we just have fighters up instead. So we've got 3 fabricators here. We've got a little docks, a docks tickle in the middle. They're going to do a bit of a dance. See where the night ends up. That will just peter out. I'm sure they're both retiring to their bases. No point losing units. So we've got 3 fabricators here, which is interesting because Nick came out with a 4 fabricator start, and he's got that laser up. So unless is the commander going to leave his base? I'm not really sure why that's there. Maybe he queued it by accident. Oh, we've got some Icarus coming up from Nick. Icarus is quite good because they generate power, so that should steady his power. Nick's got quite a power advantage here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 power. And Nick and Potasio has 1, 2, 3 power. He's still okay for power, but that gonna need resolving at some point. And we've got a bit of a tit for tat of the doxes in the middle here. They're very similar, so 10 and 15. So Potasio could run through this, although there's a double laser or single laser turret there. Radar, double laser turret going up. Commander pushing the location. Obviously, if he doesn't have any backup here, this is going to be an interesting one. He might be able to take this out, but it's going to be pretty painful for him. And down goes the Icarus and the Scout. Got anything else going on elsewhere on the map? No, it doesn't seem so. Nick's getting out sparks at this point, which is interesting. Commander's pushing, has seen the double laser turrets and 2 single laser turrets really lock down that position, so he is getting a radar up which will cover that, so he'll be able to see, Potasio will be able to see that over here. And so he's seen so he can see the double lasers, want to take them out, so he's then getting a pelter, which is artillery, longer range. Slower, obviously, but longer range, good splash damage. Doxes, there seems to be a dox fight near the top. Lots of doxes coming out. Metal extractors going up, so the expansions are going up, and they're going up this side as well. Except Potasio has only 2 fabricators over here. Fabricators here building power. There was obviously a realization that I don't have enough power for this. Commander's building his pelter with some walls in front of it to protect it slightly. Obviously, Nick's not unwise to this and is getting up a pelter too. And the pelter is just auto-targeting the wall, so that's unfortunate. But now it'll start targeting probably the fabricator, the metal extractor, and then the lasers, I'm guessing. So it would be nice to see, because yeah, it's another wall going up. So this will probably auto-target the wall again if Potassium doesn't send it to its own target. Yeah, so he's noticed now. You can hear Dox is having a bit of a fight. Commander's over here. Oh, we've got a big gaggle of units over here, and it seems, although the army count is in Potassium's favour, which is surprising, and they are going to take out these fabricators, and Potassium's going to realise this, and obviously these tanks could probably, well, managed tanks could sort out these, no problem. Oh dear, we've got units in his base. Let's have a look. Was that a boom bot? So brought in a, what is that underneath? Is it a flame tank? I think it's a flame tank taking out metal in his base. Maybe this is why he's put the laser up. Okay, into T2 now for Potassia. That flame tank's going to do some damage. That needs to be taken down. But we do have more laser turrets. Doxes are on the case. We do have Doxes coming from Nick now, which is going to be problematic. But we have a small Dox raid over here, and small Doxes here, small Doxes here. The commander is still sitting in his base with a load of fabricators not doing anything at all for Nick, which is interesting. And once again, that trichotomy is going. If you want to see more about the Trico, I think it's the last one of my last ranked series, Uber star ranked games, showed this. Now Nick has T2 up already and has some gobblers, which I can't remember what they're called. Locusts, that's the one. These eat buildings very quickly, but they're quite weak to other units. So what we got here? So T2 still going up. This is going to take a bit of time to go back, but Potassium does have the metal advantage. Obviously, we're relying on Trico from Nick at this point, I'm guessing. Oh, it's popped back up. So when that Trico's online, okay, that does make a difference. We've got a T2 mend here, which can repair units and build all sorts of things. Portals, teleporters, all that kind of thing. We've got this proxy that's rather ravaged and is a bit looking sorry now because of this. This artillery seemed to have taken it all out. Commander's still wobbling over here, and we've got some tanks coming out which are stronger. This is interesting, this game, because it feels like Nick had definitely the upper hand, and now it's kind of fallen into Potassia's hands somewhat. Could do with getting these metals back and these ones, because now they're pretty much even on metal, and Potassia's desperately trying to sort out these last few build points for the T2 here. Commander's doing metal over here. Potassia's managed to pull that metal back and is getting a T2 fabricator out. I'm guessing to get some T2 metal in his secure area. He's getting the commander out to get these metals secured. I'm guessing. We have a big army here, mainly tanks and Doxes. There's a few grenadiers, so longer range here. Be interested to see Potassia's view of this. What can he see? So he can't see a huge amount other than lots of T2. But he is pushing. There's a laser there. Avoid the laser at all costs. And he's retreating his army. T2's online. Good. Fabrication. Metal is going back up. Nick has a couple of T2 and some Doxes. And some slammers over here, which could easily damage this entire section of metal again. We've got a couple of random docks over here. Well, we've got Commander in the sea and Commander going to the sea. That's interesting. Is he getting the metal in the sea? I'm guessing so. Yeah. I've not seen that. I've never done that myself either, really, other than in like ships games. But metal in the sea with the commander, they are going to have a clash of titans over here because they are both racing towards this metal spot. Although there does seem to be a huge ship factory. Oh dear. Yeah, commanders are under attack. Let's see what happens. It doesn't look like Potassium's reacted as yet. Well, Nick has reacted. And, oh, this is a bit tricky. Let's see what's going on elsewhere. But some slammers wouldn't go amiss because slammers can traverse the and have underwater capability. But we're getting walls up, which seem to be doing seem to be making the difference. This isn't going to end on a commander v commander game, is it? We've got this up. The torpedo launcher. Oh my word. Okay, so commander went down. Interesting. Commander went down with a little war under the water. I didn't expect that finish. I'm guessing you didn't either. Let's have the game stats up. So we see units very level pegging until about halfway through. Let's have a look at not build proficiency, metal production. So all these spikes are the trico that Nick was taking. But that was that was good. I didn't expect that, the wild ending. Anyway, there will be more in this Star cast series. Please like and subscribe and all that jazz. And I'll see you all later. Bye.